All right, welcome, and welcome once again. Please, can you hear me? Let me check my mic. Okay, I think my mic is on. Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to this live webinar. Okay, stage. Good. Welcome everyone. Welcome, and welcome once again. It's good to have you here. Okay, now I know that the reason why you joined this class is because you want to learn how to start a profitable importation business, how I was able to build a consistent 7 to 8 figure importation business, and how you can also replicate the same. So, oh yes, you're in the right class, but I want you to give me your 100% full concentration so that you're going to get everything that is being said in this class, everything that is being explained in this class, so that you're going to get everything and you're not going to miss a thing. Now, before we start, I want to know where you are joining from. Are you joining from Lagos? Are you joining from Abuja? Are you joining from Ibadan? Are you joining wherever you are joining from? Just type it in the comment section. Okay. I think I will need a rubber band to tie this my hair. Okay, I can see that some people are started typing. Where are you joining from? Some people are still yet to join us. Just type, are you joining from Lagos? Joining from Ibadan? Joining from Abuja? From Kaduna? From Kano? Where are you joining from? Okay. It's actually good to have you here. And like I said, I want you to stay till the end, because at the end of this webinar, there will be a special bonus just for few people. Yes, free money. So just make sure that you stay till the end. Now, are you ready? And also, I also want you to get a pen and a book, because you might need it. Yes, you might need it, because this class is actually going to be like a practical section. There will be a practical section and also theory. So you might need to jot some things down so that you don't forget what you learn in tonight's class. Okay. Now, I want you to also ask yourself that what if you can start this same business? What if you can start this same business without a capital? What if you can start an importation business without a capital, without you having thousands or millions of naira? Because some people still don't believe that you can start this business without having a capital. And I also want you to ask yourself that what if you can source directly from China and Bangladesh all by yourself without needing a middleman, without needing an agent to help you to buy, or without needing an agent to help you to make payments? And also, I want you to ask yourself that what if you can sell online using only your phone, without you needing to do physical marketing, without you needing to start hawking your goods on your head? Because there are still some people that do that. So what if you don't? What if you can sell online? What if you can also build an additional income stream and generate extra money? All these things that I'm actually saying is possible. It's possible, and that is what you are going to be having in this class. Now, by the end of this class, you would have learned why 2026 is the perfect time to start, and also the apps to buy from and how you are going to navigate them. That sounds amazing, right? And also, you'll be learning how to find trusted suppliers. You know, there are a lot of suppliers. There are some suppliers that used to, like, they're not, they will, you're going to be getting what you order versus what you get ahead. So, how in this class, you'll be learning how you are going to find trusted suppliers, how to avoid scam, how shipping and custom really works, and also how ordinary Nigerians are making a lot of profits from the same business, and also how you can get started step by step. Are you ready? Okay, so I know that some of you, you saw my how you got here. You saw my ads from Facebook, some saw my ads on TikTok, and while some joined from Instagram, etc. So you might not know who Mide is. So why should you listen to Mide? Why should you listen to me? Okay. Uh, coming. Okay. So why should you listen to me? Now, my name is Lori Mercy Midelight, and this is what I look like in 2018. As you can see in the picture, I look beautiful, right? So I came from a family where we really don't have much, really don't have much, even up to the fact that it is very, very hard to eat 3 square meal a day. It was that bad. And I started working as a sales girl immediately. I was done with my secondary school. I got an admission, and since much money was not coming from home, I had to open a provision shop, as you can see in this picture. And you will not believe this capital that I started with. I started with 15,000 naira, 15,000 naira worth of goods, and that was in 2018. Since money was not coming from home, I just had to start selling something so that I can use it to sort out some bills. And like I said, I needed to support my parents. And fast forward, my dad, I lost my dad in 2021, and as of that time I was in tertiary level. I also lost the only brother that was supporting me then, and that was when it dawned on me that you need to make money. You need to make money, because I was in 300 level, I had to move to 400 level, and I need to have a lot of, like, I needed to make a lot of money, because I will be spending money on projects, I will be spending money on so many FYB week. And not that alone, I have to feed myself, I have to do so many things for myself. And even with the fact that I'm actually the last born, it was very, very difficult and I was also the one sponsoring myself. It was very, very difficult. Like, after I lost my dad and my brother, it was very, very difficult to make ends meet. So I have to do something if I don't want to drop out. So I there was a point I later had there was a point that I went to bank to get POS, but it was still not enough, because there was no much cash to run the business. Imagine when you are running a POS business, and you don't and somebody wants to withdraw like 20k, 50k, and you don't even have the money to give to them. Imagine running that kind of business. And there are some people that will even want to withdraw more than that. They want to withdraw like 100,000 naira, 150k, like that, like that, like that. And you don't even have the money to run the business. So I was just running the business. I think I started that POS business with like 10,000 naira. Then I could not catch up. I later had to close down the business. Then that was when I went online to search for ways to make money. And that was how I came across this importation business. Now, from 2018 to 2026, it has been it has actually been a lot of stories. But then, to cut it short, that was when I discovered this importation business. And so far, so good. I've been able to make 7 figures monthly consistently, as you can see in this picture. Now, this same business has sponsored my first big girl apartment. This is the apartment. Now, it's also sponsored my trip to China. This was when I meet up with my suppliers, as you can see in the picture. So many pictures, but I didn't want to just so many pictures, but I didn't just want to flood our teaching with many pictures and videos. But then you can, for those that join through my TikTok, from my TikTok, you can check my TikTok page at Biz with Me Daylight. Now, so when I tell you I know what it feels to start from scratch, I mean to start from nothing, I am not capping, because I have actually been there. I know what it feels like not to have money to even eat 3 square meal a day. I know what it feels like when you don't even have money to start up a business. When you don't, so this is actually coming from somebody that has been there before. And like I said, if you want to get everything, I want you to give me your listening ears. Just make sure that by the time this class will end, you just stay till the end, and there will also be time to take questions. So if you have any questions, we'll be taking it at the end of the class. Now, I didn't start this business knowing what I was doing, like knowing everything fully well. I had my fears. Yes, I learned importation. I also saw a class like this. I paid for it, and I had my fears. One of my fears was being scammed by learning from the wrong person. You know, there are a lot of people that are actually teaching teaching how to start a profitable importation business, teaching how you can start, how you can buy from China, how you can buy from this country, that country, that country. But at the end of the day, they will not guide you well, or you are not going to learn whatever you want to learn well. So I was also scared of learning from people like that. I was scared of custom problem, of clearing your goods. I was scared of losing money and not making profits. Imagine when you're buying goods in bulk. Imagine when you buy goods in bulk, but you don't even have people to sell them to. You don't have people to buy from you like that. So you have your goods are just lying down there without you knowing how to sell them. So I was also scared of that. And the one decision that changed everything was the starting point was from starting as a struggling student and to somebody that is now consistently making money monthly and living a better lifestyle, to traveling internationally. Now, the reason why I'm sharing my story with you is I'm not sharing my story just to impress you. No, I'm not here to impress you. I'm just here to show you that if somebody like me can do it, then you can also do it. And nothing should stop you from doing the same thing. Okay? So, nothing should stop you from doing the same thing. Oh my God. I need to, I need to. If not for this class, I would have removed this wig. Okay. That nothing should stop you from doing the same thing. Now why should you start now? Two major reasons. Number one is that you for bigger profit margin, and also social media selling. And online is actually a blessing. You can sell online. You don't even need to show your face before you can sell now. You don't need to show your face. You don't need to let person know the person that is actually behind the camera, only for people that they are not shy of putting their face out there. Do you get? So your smartphone is enough to start this business. Your smartphone can be your store. You don't need to rent a shop before you can start before you can start an importation business. Even me right now, I use my house as my store. Whenever I order from China or from Bangladesh, I stay in a two-bedroom apartment, so I use my one room to stock my goods. And if that room is not enough, there are times that I use my store, I use my second bedroom, like that. So, and your phone, I use my phone to sell. So now, like I said, I want you to give me your attention, because this class is going to be a bit practical. I think I've said that before. So I need your attention. And quick one, let's go into what we are here for. What are we here for? We are here to learn how to start a profitable importation business. Now, what is importation? What exactly is importation? Now, importation is the buying and bringing down of goods from the country from one country, let's just say like China or Bangladesh or like UK, etc., like that, at a very cheaper price to your own country to make a profit. Now, let's say I stay in Nigeria now and I want to buy something from China, or I want to buy something from UK. Now, the buying from UK and those people sending my goods down to Nigeria, that is what we call importation. Whether it is a bag, whether it is a phone, as long as you're not buying from your country, you're buying from other country and you're bringing it down to your own country, what you did is importation. Now, there are some things you use in importation which I want us to get. We have so many things in importation, and number one is sourcing. Now, sourcing means searching for goods. Let's say you want to buy a bag. For a particular bag, there are different suppliers selling that bag. So, the ability for you to search for that bag and look for a good supplier that is selling that bag, that is what we call sourcing. Now, we also have suppliers. Now, supplier means the people that are selling the particular product that you want to buy. We have suppliers, we have manufacturers. Manufacturer means that it is, I didn't put manufacturers here, but let me just quickly explain that manufacturers are those producing the goods that you are interested in buying. Let's say you want to buy a blender and you want them to help you to make it from scratch. You go and meet manufacturer because they are the one producing everything from scratch, while suppliers are those the manufacturers are supplying to. Do you get? The suppliers are those the manufacturers are supplying to sell, to sell. Do you understand? So if you want to start importing maybe like 1,000 pieces, there's no point in you going to suppliers. Just go and meet manufacturers. And also you are going to learn how to get suppliers, how to get manufacturers before the end of this class. Now, MOQ means minimum order quantity. Are you getting it? We are just starting though. So we still have a lot to cover. MOQ means minimum order quantity. That is the least amount of goods that you can buy. There are some suppliers that they don't sell less than 5 pieces. You cannot buy one, you cannot buy two, you cannot buy three, you cannot buy 4 pieces. You can only buy 5 pieces and above. If you are seeing something like 3 MOQ, it means that you cannot buy 3 pieces of that, you cannot buy 2 pieces of that product, you cannot buy 1 pieces of that product, you can only buy 3 and above. And if you are seeing 50 MOQ, it means that you cannot buy less than 50, you can only buy 50 above. Are you getting it? Now, procurement means that you are not buying to by yourself. You know, there was a time that I was explaining that in this class you'll be learning how to buy by yourself. That in this class you'll be learning how to buy by yourself without using the help of an agent. Now, procurement means that you're not buying it by yourself. You are sending your products link to an agent to help you to buy the goods. There are some people that they don't know how to buy, they just know how to copy links of the products to agents to help them to make payments or to help them to buy the goods. So that is what procurement is all about. It means that you're not buying yourself, you're sending it to somebody that already knows about the system and you are paying that person for their service. That is what procurement is all about. Now, shipping means bringing your goods. Now let me use this as an example. Let's say you buy something from China and you want to bring them down to Nigeria. That is what we call shipping. It is the bringing down of your goods from the country you buy them from to the country you are in. If I buy something from China and I'm bringing it down to Nigeria, what I did is shipping. I ship my goods from China to Nigeria. You buy something from UK and you're bringing it down to Nigeria, what I did is shipping. Do you understand? So don't worry, I'm going to explain everything. I'm not going to confuse you. I'm going to explain everything in a way that you're going to understand. Just give me a minute. I had to quickly. Sorry, please give me a few. Okay. Okay, now these are the hope I've not jumped like this. Okay. Now, these are the Chinese websites to buy from. There are so many Chinese websites to buy from. We have 1688, we have Pinduoduo, we have Made in China, we have Taobao. We have a lot of platforms to buy from, and they are still building platforms to even buy from. So there is no, there are a lot of platforms that you can buy from. But in this class, we'll be working with 1688 because that is where a lot of importers buy from. Now, this class is going to be very practical, like I said the other time. So if you have a second phone with you there, you can practice alongside with me. But if no, you can just pay attention. Then maybe after the class, you can practice. Now, if you are using Android, type 1688 on your Chrome browser. So once you type 1688.com on your Chrome browser, it is going to bring you to this page. And if you're using an iPhone, please don't open with Safari, open with Chrome browser. If you don't have Chrome browser, just download Chrome browser from your app store. Then you type 1688.com on your app store. Then it should give you this. Your I think I identify it. You're going to see iPhone. Then the first one is for the Android. Then the second one is the iPhone, your own iPhone. You're an iPhone user, it should look like this. Your page should look like this. Okay, so once you type 1688.com, this is what it is going to bring out. Now, how do you search? I was talking about searching for goods. Now you can there is two method in to there you can use two method to search. Number one, we have text search, and number two, we have picture search. Now, if you know the names of whatever you want to buy, let's say you want to buy a blender and you even want to be specific, if it is Silvercrest blender that you want to buy, or you want to buy Badiful blender, or you want to buy Bucci Mix blender. Now, this place that is circled, that is where you're going to type. Just type it. I want don't put I want to, just type Badiful blender. Or you want to buy clothes, just put clothes. If it is men clothes, put men's clothes. Now, if you have the picture of whatever you want to buy, maybe you don't even know the name, or you just don't want to get a wrong you don't want to get a wrong results. You have whatever you want to buy, you have the picture, just come to this place where you're going to see a camera icon. That's where you're going to click on. So once you click on the camera icon, you pick the picture of the products, then you search. It is going to bring out a lot of products for you, a lot of that product. Because like I said the other time, there is for one product there are many suppliers selling that particular product. So, and that is where sourcing comes in, where you're going to source for the best supplier that is selling that particular product, or the best supplier to buy from. Now, let's spend China import. I'm still coming back to China importation, but let's spend China importation a little, and let's let's take a little let's talk about Bangladesh importation a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Now, Bangladesh importation, I know that there are so many people that have heard about Bangladesh importation before, but they really don't know what it is all about. Now, they are known majorly for textile. Majority of all these countries, they have what they are specialized for. But for China, I really can't say this is the product China is specialized for, because they sell almost everything. They sell everything. If you are looking for companies producing that can make clothes, jean, etc., from scratch, they have so many. Like, they have so many companies. They have so many companies. Even when it comes to what is it called, when it comes to all these machineries, they have so many companies producing that. So, but for Bangladesh, they are majorly known for textile, they are majorly known for apparel, fabrics, jeans, etc. So why should you import from this country? Now, Bangladesh is an export country, and they produce lots of designer items for both adults and kids. And why? Because they serve American and European countries more. So those ones, they just buy from them, and they put their logo. If you've seen some of all these our big Nigerian brands, that they that I said big Nigerian brands, some of all these UK clothes that we used to that they have name, I don't want to mention name. Majority of them produced from Bangladesh. I like They have good quality when it comes to teas. Teas, what I used to import from there is majorly teas and jean for children, and also children clothing like gowns, etc., like that. So when it comes to clothing, I will recommend, you can also import from China, but I will recommend Bangladesh too. You can do the two together. And one thing that makes Bangladesh importation stand out is the fact that they sell quality products even at a cheap price. They sell quality products. You can see a clothes like this, and that clothes around, let me just use a round neck as an example, and it will be like 20 taka. And taka is their currency. Their currency is called taka, and currently one taka is around 10 to 13 naira. So imagine if you are buying a t-shirt of 20 taka, that's 20. How you are going to convert it? Will now be 20 multiplied by 10 naira. 20 multiplied by 10 naira, which is going to give you 400 naira. Now let's see an example. I put a picture here. Now this gin cost 120 taka, which means that now to know the rate of this gin in Nigerian currency, it is going to be 120 times 10, which means that this gin from Bangladesh, I'm coming, let me back it. This gin from Bangladesh is 1,200 naira. The same gin that they might be selling here at 8,000 naira, or maybe at even 12,000 naira. So imagine importing this gin, maybe like 50 pieces, and you're getting one pieces at 1,200 naira. So so is it not amazing? Yeah. Now, another thing about Bangladesh is that they buy in bulk. Sorry, they sell in bulk. They sell in bulk. They're not like China importation that you can buy one pieces. If you're seeing one supplier that is selling like 50 pieces, you can also see another supplier that's selling that particular product one pieces. Just that the price might be difference in price. But for Bangladesh importation, they sell in bulk. So for one particular design, let's just say for this jean like this, they might be selling their list MOQ can be 20, can be 50 pieces. Do you understand? So you might have to pair with somebody, and if you have much money to do the business, you can also how you can pair with somebody. I said you can start with zero capital. We are still coming to that. So you can pair with somebody that is interested, or if you have much capital to start, you can just go ahead and order whatever thing that you want to buy. Because there are some people that they are buying 500, like they are ready to buy 500 pieces of one particular product. Do you get? They have money to do the business, not like us that we have to start from zero. Exactly. Now let's go back to China importation. How to calculate the price of goods. How to calculate the price of goods. Now, as of the time that I'm making this video, that we are having this video, 1 yuan is currently at 206 naira. 1 yuan is 206 naira. And if you don't know what yuan is, yuan can also be called RMB, and that is Chinese currency. Yuan is Chinese currency. So they either call it yuan or RMB. Anywhere you are hearing RMB or yuan, they are still talking about Chinese currency. Okay. So right now, 1 yuan is 206 naira. Now let's use this what is it called as an example. Let's use this tire inflator as an example. Now, this tire inflator is 25 yuan. As you can see in this picture, you can see 25.00. No, that's the price of this tire inflator. Now, to know the price of this tire inflator in Nigerian currency, it will now be 25 multiplied by 206 naira. Whatever it gives you is the price of this particular product from China. I think I will have to put my phone in airplane mode because some people disturbing me. So it will now be 25 multiplied by 206 naira. Whatever it gives you is what is the price is the price they are selling that product in Nigerian currency. Now let's say you want to buy a bag, and that bag is 10.5 yuan or 10.5 RMB. Now, how do you get the amount it is in naira? It will now be 10.5 multiplied by 206. Whatever it gives you is the price of that bag in Nigerian currency. If you are seeing anything and that product is like 2.8 RMB or 2.8 yuan, to get the price in Nigerian currency to be 2.8 yuan times 206. Whatever it gives you is the price of that particular product in Nigerian currency. I hope you are getting it, because I don't just want to be talking to myself. I want everybody to get everything that is being explained in this class. Okay. Don't know why this thing is next to itself. Now, see the tire inflator here. I have to take a screenshot um from a Nigerian website. See the price it is being sold here. The Now this tire inflator, we bought it at 5,150 naira, right? Now see the price it is being sold here. They are selling it around 49,726 naira. within the range of, it is actually within this range to 58,000. Let's just say 58,000. Now see the crazy money. Now, if you even decide to I cleared one tire inflator at the rate of 4,800 naira. So everything that I used to buy this tire inflator was not even up to 10,000 naira. Now, remove, or let's just say 10,500 naira. So now remove 10,500. If you decide to sell your own at 35,000 naira, or you decide to sell it at 30,000 naira, imagine you making close to 19,000 plus profit on one particular product, and you now buy 20 pieces or you buy 30 pieces. And as of the time that I bought this thing, like I sold out. It was not even up to a week that we were able to sold out. We bought a lot and we were able to make a lot of money from it. Now, another thing you also need to check out is you need to know, I was talking about when you want to buy a particular product, you need to check for quality. It is going to bring out a lot of that product, but you need to check for quality. I didn't search for any products here. That is the reason why it is bringing out different particular items. But now I'm going to show you how you can check for quality, how you are going to know whether you are supposed to buy from that particular supplier or not. Now, number one, you can know through numbers of transaction, and number two, you can know through the store ratings and review, and you can also know by their years of experience. So, yeah, you are going to see where I circled. You are going to see, yeah, you are going to see. My hair is actually affecting me. I actually want to remove this wig. Had it been that I'm not making a video, I would have just fling it to one side. Okay. So here you can see 36K sold. Is it 36 or 24K? So then the second one is bringing out 300 plus sold. The I think the middle one is bringing out 3K plus sold. Now, there are some suppliers that they don't have numbers of this what I circled is actually numbers of transaction. It means that in that store they've been able to make transactions like 3,000 plus transaction from that store. They've sold like 3,000 times to customers. Do you understand? Now, let's say you are now seeing a supplier that has maybe like 20 plus sold. It is not always advisable to buy from that particular supplier. Or you are seeing like 40 plus sold, you're seeing like 50 plus sold. I'm not saying that supplier might actually be legit, but you don't want to do trial and error. You don't want to use your product or whatever you are buying to test run, especially when you're buying for the first time. Okay, so it is always advisable that you do all these checks. That you do all these checks. Sorry. Now, I was also talking about checking the store ratings and the review. Now, how can you check the store ratings and review? Now, let's say you click on one particular product, let's say you click on this plate or you click on this bottle, it is going to take you to a page like this second screenshot that you can see on the screen. Now, you are going to see product reviews. In these product reviews, there was something that is circled. You can see 10 plus. Now, under it you're going to see somebody that wrote something like good supplier, I bought it, I hope it lasts long to learn him. Okay. Then another person also said, if you check the arrow in front of that product review, you see what people are saying about that store. So if you are seeing negative comments, or let's just say the negative comments that you are seeing is like 80% out of 80% over 100%, please don't buy from that store. But if you are seeing that that store has a lot of positive review, because like I said, there is no company that is actually 100% perfect, right? But you want to make sure that whatever company you are buying from has a good has a good review, like let's just say 80% at least, or let's just even say 70%, than 60% bad and 40% good. Do you get? So you check what people are saying about that store. Now, another way to also check is by messaging. You see a message icon. There's three icon. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but then there is a chat icon at the down part where they wrote details. You're going to see store, you're going to see chat, and they are going to see star. So you can click on that chat button and message the supplier. If the supplier is not replying to your message, please don't buy from them. because there are so many things that can happen when you make a purchase. They might not ship out on time, so you might need to message them to help you to ship out on time as fast as possible. Now imagine if the supplier is not responding to your chat. Imagine if they're not responding to your chat. How do you want to go about it? Now another thing is that you might also want to know if they have the product in stock, because there are some supplier that product will not be in stock and they will not even remove it from their website. They will not remove it from their page. So you want to know if the product is in stock, if it is available in stock in the color that you want, in the whatever thing that you want. So you want to make sure that you are getting everything right before you make a purchase, right? So you click on this message icon, you have a chat with them, and there are some people that will be like, okay, how do I chat with them? I don't understand Chinese. Chat with them in English. They are now they have a way they also translate to Chinese at their own end, so they understand whatever you are sending to them, and they are going to respond to you in Chinese, or sorry, they are going to respond to you with English. Now, how can you make money from importation? Oh, I think I remember that I didn't explain how you are going to translate the website. Now, if you check the your screen, your phone screen, you're going to see, if you're using an Android, you are going to see a three dots at your top right corner. You click on that three dots and you're going to see translate. So once you click on translate, everything is going to translate automatically. Then if you're using an iPhone, please, like I said, open with Chrome, check the down part. You're going to see a three dots. Click on that three dots and click on translate. It is going to translate automatically. I hope you get that. Now, moving on to the next question, to the some of the questions that I used to get, which is one of the biggest questions that I used to get, that how can I make money from importation? Okay, Mide, how can I make money from importation? There are so many ways that you can make money from importation, and I'm not even capping. And all these things that I've put here, it is what I've tried before, and I'm even still doing them like right now. Right now, right now, right now. One thing about me is that I love to make money. I love to make money in a legit way. Yeah, in a legit way. So, how can you make money from importation? And number one is pre-order. Now, I'm going to explain what pre-order is all about. Now, pre-order means that you don't, let's just say, you might even have the capital, but let's just say you don't have the capital, you want to leverage on other people's money to buy. That is what pre-order is all about. Pre-order group means that you are leveraging on other people's money to buy, and at the same time you are making profits from it. Let's say there are some people that they want to start buying something from China, but they don't know how to go about it. It's not everybody that knows how to import from China. Yes, up to now, and that is the reason why you're in this class. That's the reason why you're in this class. So it's not everybody that know how to import. Some people just they don't even some people are not even interested in learning. They just want to meet people that can help them to do that. So, and that is where pre-order comes in. So you leverage on these people, you help them to buy whatever they want to buy. And there's some people that they even want to use it for business purpose. Maybe they want to resell, but they don't know how to go about it. So you, as an importer, because by the end of this class, you'll be learning how you want to learn how to import. That's the reason why you're in this class. So you, as an importer, you can help these people to do all this, and at the same time you had your own profit to whatever you are helping them to get. Now let's take for example that somebody is interested in buying a blender, and that blender from China, the only problem that I'm having right now is my hair. Now let's say you want to buy a blender, and let's say somebody sorry a customer wants to buy a blender, and that blender from China is like 10,000 naira or 15,000 naira, or let's just say 12,000 naira. You can add your own 5,000 naira profit to it. You can add your own, depending on you can add like 3,000, you can add like 5,000, you can add like 10,000 naira, because blender also ranges. There's some blender that you cannot even add like less than 15,000 naira profit to it. Like, let me just use this Biolomix blender, is it, or Buchi mix blender. If you are ordering it from China, your profit should not be less than 15,000 naira upward. Do you get? Because the blender is expensive, yeah, right? But you cannot compare it to all the silver crest blender, all this bountiful blender. Bountiful blender is also expensive compared to silver crest, though. So you, like I was saying, sorry, I diverted though. So let's say somebody wants to buy a blender and the blender is like 10,000, you can add your own profit to it. And before you know it, imagine if that person wants to buy like 10 pieces of that blender and the profit margin that you had is 5,000 naira. That's 5,000. You're making 5,000 naira in 10 places. Now imagine when you have like 10 people interested in that particular blender or 20 people interested in that particular blender, because a product group does not mean that you're going to have only one person in that group. No, you are bringing you are bringing a group of people, like a group, like a lot of people should be in that group, and when they see whatever you posted, they are going to show interest, and from there you make money. Do you get? So another person might be, and because I use a blender does not mean that it is only blender that you'll be posting on that group. There are some people that are not even interested in kitchen and household materials. For me, I'm into kitchen and household materials, but there are some people that they might be interested in clothing, they might be interested in jewelries, they might be interested in machineries. There are so many things that you can import. There's so many things that you can import. So you can post randomly. You can post. For me, I don't even have a niche. When I'm running a period, I post anything. If you want to buy smartphone, I will post it. If you want to buy if you want to buy keke napep, I will post it. If you want to buy clothes, I will post it. If you want to buy kitchen, but people know me for kitchen and household materials. So you can also niche down. And if you don't mind, if you are still starting out and you just want to test the waters, you can just post randomly. Okay. And the second way is you can also make money via procurement agent. I've already explained what procurement is all about the other time that we started. I said procurement is helping people that does not know how to buy or how to make payments and to buy. Let's assume that, okay, somebody wants message me now and they know how to copy the links, or they have a picture of the product. They now send it to me that, can you please help me to get this. Now the process of me trying to help them to get it, trying to source, trying to giving them the price they are to pay, that is what procurement agent is all about. Now when I am done helping them to search for the goods, I'm going to give them, because I cannot do my job for free. So I'm going to give them, like, okay, this is what you are going to pay me. There are some people that charge per link, but if somebody is sending you a picture, there are some people that charge per percentage. So you can charge per percentage. Let's say whatever they want to buy is like 50, the total of whatever they want to buy is like 50,000 naira. You can charge them per percentage, maybe like 0.8%, 0.8%, or what, any percent that you want to charge them. And if it is by link, that some people that charge like 500 naira per link. Imagine if that person is sending like 50 link, that's 500 times 50, which means that you should be, I think 500 times 50 should give us 25,000 naira. So you should be getting paid 25,000 naira for that job. Do you get? And yeah, that's, you already make some money for yourself. Now you can also make money from importation by selling RMB. The other time I explained that RMB is Chinese currency. RMB, it is either being called RMB or yuan. So anywhere you are hearing RMB or you are hearing yuan, they are still talking about the same thing, which is Chinese currency. So you can make money. And one thing about this thing is that there is no direct vendor to RMB. There are so many people that are selling. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful when it comes to this part. And if you are just starting out, if you're just starting out, I will actually recommend that you start with pre-order, and or you start with procurement. You start with any of this one, number one and number two, before you start selling RMB, so that you're going to have an idea about importation before you go into the third one. Do you get? Now moving on. Now, okay. Now, just imagine if you can make an extra 100 to 500,000 monthly from the same business. And funny enough, I used to tell people that it does not even matter if you are posting thousands of products. One product can actually make you a lot of money, can make you six figures or seven figures within a week. I remember when I was selling, there was a time I posted one laptop, and from that group, I was able to get somebody I did not even know, because I have a lot of people on my group, so I don't even know where the customer came from. So the person just messaged me that they need like 20 laptop for their organization. And from that selling of from that laptop, I was able to make like 100,000, like not less than 100,000 naira profits on each laptop. Now calculate 100,000 times 20 laptop. How much does that give me? That's almost close to 2 million naira. So that's even 2 million naira. I think it was 100,800 naira. That was the profit I was able to make on that laptop. So, and you can make more. So, like I said, one product can give you a lot of money. And I have not only made money from this business, but I've also trained people to replicate the same results. As you can see in the picture, if I should even start sharing my student testimonial, is a lot. Is a lot. So these are some of my student testimonials. These are some of them. I've actually been in this business for a very long time, going to 5 years now. Yeah. Now, this actually brings me to, and like I said, honestly, this business can make you a lot. It can actually make you a lot if you know what you are doing. It can make you a lot, and you just have to know the way to go about it. You have to know, because the first thing, before you can start making money from something, you have to learn. Yeah, and that is the reason why you are here. So how do you start? And that brings me to the next question, which is, how do you start? How can I start a profitable importation? Oh yeah, Mide, have heard all what you've been talking about. How can I start this business? And that brings me to the MIOSIP course, which is the Middle Light Complete Importation Program. And what will you be learning in this course? Number one, you'll be learning how to buy directly from the manufacturer or supplier. I was telling you the other time that we have manufacturers are those that produce an item from scratch, while supplier are those that the manufacturer supply to. So you'll be learning how to buy directly from the manufacturer or supplier. You'll be learning how to chart and negotiate prices. Yes, you'll also be learning how to position yourself as a procurement agent, how to communicate with clients as agents, and also how to create and verify your Alipay account for easy payments, how to buy with or without an international passport. Because one of the problems that people used to have when they are learning importation is that they don't have an international passport. When I started too, I did not have an international passport. So I later had to look for somebody that has an international passport to please borrow me so that I can verify my what is it called. But right now, like this, you can now start without having an international passport. So you'll be learning how to buy with or without an international passport, and you also be learning different ways to buy yuan, both for your personal use and also for public procurement. Now, you'll also be learning how to track your order directly from China to your country, and also a very well detailed tutorial on how to avoid buying fake substandard products, how to request for branding. If you want to brand, maybe you are into jewelries, you want to brand the necklace, you want them to help you to write your name, or maybe you buy a goods, you want them to help you to press your name on the carton, or maybe you've even see all these leather box that they are going to put name there. So you are going to learn how to request for branding with your company name or client's company name, how to ask for a refund if a supplier is not shipping out on time, simple procedure to clear and get your goods when they land, and also how to start with zero capital. How to start with zero capital, which is how to start a pre-order business. And also you'll be learning gadgets importation. You'll also be getting contact of trusted gadget suppliers. You'll be getting not even only gadget suppliers alone, you are going to be getting contacts of my suppliers, people that have vetted, like people that have bought from me in the past, people that have bought from that, and I am still buying from. You are going to be getting their contact, and also you will also be getting complete Bangladesh importation, how to buy from Bangladesh importation, how to pay, how to bring your goods down to Nigeria, how to ship your goods, and how to check if you are getting the right goods. whether it is a very good materials that you're getting, or it is out. What I mean is that how to differentiate a good product from a bad product. You are going to be learning that. Now you will also be getting verified supplier list. I think I've said that before, like the supplier that I've used and I'm still using, and also access to my lifetime mentorship until you can fully stand on your own. This is not a class that you'll be left alone or that you'll be hanging in the air. And you will know there will be nobody to guide you through. No. And also you'll be getting access to my community of importers, where you are going to meet people that are successfully imported. I have, I think, right, I don't know if it is going to show on one of the screenshots. This is our community, Milsip community. So you'll be getting access to this community. So you'll be getting access to a community of importers, where you are going to rub minds with other importers, like that, and also access to my private support group, access to Media Light private support. You'll also be getting access to me. Now, this course is actually 50,000 naira, but if you remember that at the beginning of this webinar, I said I'm going to be giving a bonus. I'm going to be giving a bonus for the first 10 people that participated. So this course is 50,000 naira, and I'll tell you that this course is actually worth more than that. I'm not even capping. So yeah. So, but the first 10 people to make payments, you won't be getting it at 50,000 naira. That sounds amazing, right? You will be getting it at 30,000 naira. 30,000 naira. So you are going to be saving yourself extra 20,000 naira. This is actually for the first 10 people that are going to make payments. So offer is going to go back to its normal price once 10 people make payments. So the normal price is 50,000 naira, as you can see here. But the first 10 people that are making payments, they are going to be getting it at 30,000 naira. And this is this is the account to pay to. Yeah, you can either pay to this first account, which is the UBA Media Light Imports Limited. That's the name you are going to be seeing on the account. And also you are going to be seeing sorry, this is the second account, which the Pampay, which is Ilori Messi. So you can either pay to any of these two accounts, and once you are done paying, send your payment screenshot to my DM on WhatsApp, because you joined from a WhatsApp group, right? So you can send your payment to my DM or to this number that you are seeing on the screen. That's my second number. So you can either send it to my DM or you send it to this number. Now, I want you to know that this business, with what I've said, you should have even said that it is actually a very profitable import. It's a very, very profitable business. You can make a lot with this business. You can make a lot if you have, whether you have money or you don't even have money to start this business. I'm not even capping. I did not start with a capital. I started with pre-order group. I think I was having like 20 people then. I started with pre-order group, and I started posting. I think my first period, it was two people that participated. Two people participated, and they were my friends. They were my friends. Two people that participated, and when the goods landed, and I had, I already now, like, once the goods now landed, you already have an experience, and it has been up from there. It has been up from there. So, and the first money that the money that I used to import the capital, okay, yes, that's the word. The capital that I used to import it was 20,000 naira then. It was 20,000 naira then. I think one of my friends paid for an item of 10,000 naira. The second one paid for an item of 6,000 naira. Then I added my own 4,000 naira to get something for myself, and that was how it all started. And see how far I've come. I'm actually not where I want to be, but honestly, I'm not where I used to be. I'm not where I used to be. This is somebody that went from like square zero to where I am right now. And honestly, there's a lot of money I am still going to make, like, from the same business. From this same business, I still run pre-order. I still sell R&B. I still run a procurement business. Okay, okay. I just got a question in my DM, which I'm going to respond to. Somebody is asking that how much can, if they want to start with capital, that how much can they start with? Now you can start with as little as right now. You can start with as little as 30,000 naira to 50,000 naira. And please don't misquote me. If you're starting with that amount, it means that you're going to start with lightweight products, which is there are some like jewelries, maybe like sunglasses, like all this skincare, like face mask, all this lip mask, like that. You can just start those products with that amount and make a lot out of it. You can make a lot, like a lot of money out of it. Do you get? But then let's say you want to, it also depends on the kind of business you want to venture into. If you want to venture into kitchen and household materials, know that 30,000 naira cannot be enough, because how many blender do you want to buy with 30,000 naira or air fryer? So you'll be needing nothing less than 100,000 naira above. Now, if you want to venture into gadget importation, know that 100,000 naira cannot be enough. You have nothing less than 1 million naira above. If you want to go into clothing, depending on the clothing, there's some people that want to go into thrift. There's some people that want to go into luxury clothing. While there's some there's some people that want to go into normal clothing. So for normal clothing, you can still start with like 100,000 naira or 200,000 naira and grow from there. And there's some, if you know that you want to go into luxury clothing, just make sure that you have like 300,000 naira above, because one clothes can even be costing you like 15,000 naira or 20,000 naira. Do you get? And these are clothes that they are selling here at 65,000 naira or even more. Do you get? So that's just it. Now imagine if you are making like, let's even bring it low. Imagine if you are making like 10,000 naira or 5,000 naira on one particular product. Now, let's say plus the shipping cost and everything, you're now making like the profit that you're now making is 5,000 naira. Now, calculate making 5,000 naira in 10 places. That's 50,000 naira. Now calculate making it in 20. Imagine buying 20 pieces of that product, or imagine buying 50 or 100 of that product. So there is a lot of money when you can make. And also, you in the course, you're also going to be learning how you can sell your products. Yes, how you can generate organic traffic, how you can sell with your mobile phone. Yeah, amazing, right? So like I said, the cost is 30,000 naira right now, but once 10 people make payment, it is going to be going to 50,000 naira. So, if you also have any question apart from what I have attended to, you can drop your questions in my DM. I'm going to be attending to it. I hope you guys enjoy this class. This little class. Little class. Don't worry, we are going to be having once you make payments, you are going to be having a very okay. So that will be all for this class. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for joining. And if there is anything that you did not get while we were doing the practical session, please just send me a screenshot. I'm going to attend to it. Yeah. So that will be all for this class. Thank you. And do have a wonderful night's rest. Bye.